on your face. Okay.
And we are live with Miss Rachel Braden in the house.
Okay.
She's enjoying her cereal for dinner right now.
My cereal? It's pork chops. It's pork chops. I'm pregnant, for the record, anybody watching. Okay, so I get a pass.
She's got something in the oven, y'all.
She's gonna name her baby Vera.
Vera?
My name. You can't announce my name. Now everybody knows. Like, they're gonna take my name.
Oh, that's a great name. And this is the lovely Miss Violet. How are you doing this evening, Princess?
You're live on this.
Have you been a good girl? How's school?
She has.
I got a B or a C in reading, and then I got the rest A's.
Okay.
She made honor roll. That's all that matters. She made honor roll.
Congratulations, girl. That's amazing.
Look, she wants to show it off. They're on the fridge.
Yes. Congratulations. What's your
Oh yeah, this one is
he's gotten so big.
Yeah, he has.
I'm 7 years old.
So this is only 2 out of the 4.
Okay. And what's your favorite thing to read, Miss Violet?
My favorite thing is Pete the Cat.
Pete the Cat. Okay. And do you read to your little brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes more Ace than anything.
Okay.
Ace is still my youngest.
Well, usually I lead all of our group calls, and these that I've been doing with a prayer. And so the group calls, I ask if anybody would like to volunteer to do that.
Prayer. Come on, she's my Jesus lover, my Bible thumper.
Prayer means like when someone dies. You mean like you pray.
Okay. Would you like to pray for us, Violet?
Huh?
Do you want to go ahead and pray for us?
For what?
For anything that's on your heart, anything that you want to say.
Like when you're thankful for something, when you're grateful for something, you pray. You tell God everything that He's given you.
I'm thankful for having a roof over my head. Thank God.
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
And having a family.
That's
a great one too.
So funny. That's nasty. I just took a shower.
This one is he's rough.
Stop.
Okay.
He's a little rough.
Ow!
Be nice to Big Sissy.
All right, listen. Relax. Especially you. And you're wearing my makeup all over your face.
We got some people jumping in. Looks like we have 7 viewers. Hey. If you're here, go ahead and hit that like button and also comment so that we can say hi back to you and we know that you showed us some love. The intention for these calls is to be of service to others, all of our brothers and sisters, anybody that's struggling, anybody that's going through something tough, to know that they are not alone. Also to elevate people in their greatness, their uniqueness. And we are all worthy of love, and we are all loved. So far, we got Mr. Rory Bressler in the house. He is a part of the Dream Team, Legal Shield representative, and also just a mad dope entrepreneur. And also got Mr. Landon Fothergill in the house. What up, Landon? What's up, dude? What's up, boy? Showing love. Showing love. Do you remember these kids? You remember her?
No.
I'm not rememberable.
It's okay. That's we went and hung out with them for Halloween around a bonfire.
I wasn't with you for Halloween.
Yeah.
It was last year.
Oh.
It's okay.
No, last year I was with you for Halloween.
2 years ago.
He talked about you. I was
It was
like,
a few years
yeah,
ago.
he sounds pretty good.
Was that 2 years ago now? There's no way. No, that was last year.
No, it wasn't last year because Ace wasn't. Was Ace here yet? Ace is already 2.
Ace was just a little baby.
It's not showing me live.
Was he a newborn?
It's got a delay, son. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Dude, time's just flying when you have all these kids.
It is. So you've got 4 walking around. Well, one's crawling, right?
No, I don't have any crawlers anymore.
Okay.
Everybody's almost out of diapers. Ace is the
Okay.
last one. We're potty training right now.
And then you got little Miss Vera. That's going to be coming here. When's the due date?
August 31st.
August 31st. So you got 5 months. 6
You did
months.
good. Mm-hmm. About that.
Okay.
5.5. If we're being, I carry big babies. All my kids were over 10 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're pushing for August like 14th, 15th. I'm thinking, I might not make it till the 31st.
Okay.
Number 5. They kind of just, it's quick. It's quick.
I love that she's in such a great mood. That's good. I'm glad to hear that you've been a good girl, Violet.
Always.
My mommy.
You got another pork chop? She's eating pretty good too.
She deserves better, not that man. Bro.
Okay.
I don't know where half of these things come from. She has Tourette's. Just.
I love mommy.
Does she?
Can you mute her? No.
I love you. I love you. Mommy.
You love my food? Oh, I feel so.
Father Gil.
There's a lot of love happening here, Like.
Wait,
Yeah.
Spencer.
Yes, ma'am.
I saw you on TikTok.
You did.
Yep.
You're getting popular, Spence.
Uh-oh.
You're getting views.
And
What did you see?
I followed some of your TikToks.
Was he behaving?
I saw his son
Mhm.
and him like selfie. Okay, I'm gonna send it to TikTok. Okay, so
Lots
that all
of
my
selfies.
viewers.
Is that because you have a TikTok or were you on your mom's TikTok?
I have a TikTok.
She has a TikTok. She's a TikTok superstar.
Wow. Okay. This is
I
news
She's
to me.
got
Did
more
not know that.
followers than I think us combined.
I basically have 60 followers, so
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, she's working on them likes.
What'd you say? What did he say?
Which
He's
I like,
playing with toothpaste.
Like which I like.
He struggles.
Like,
I have to sit here. This is like I have to push him to eat his dinner
me too.
because we like to play with dinosaurs at the table.
Yes.
Can we work on that? How about we do like 3 more bites?
No.
3 more bites.
3 more? Three
more
good
bites.
bites. 3 good bites, buddy.
Parenting is really hard. I'll tell you that.
Parenting is really hard. Yeah, I agree.
Single parenting sometimes is even harder. So I feel like sometimes there's you don't want to be their best friend. You're not their friend, you're their parent, but you're by yourself. So they know what you can handle, they know what your buttons are, they know how to push, because you know what I mean? There's not somebody to step in and just say, I'll take it from here. They're not going to get over on me. You just take a break.
You're
It's like,
getting love on here. You're getting
you know,
love.
am I getting love? I might get
Yes.
support from here and other parents that understand what it's
Yeah.
like.
The single parent life is tough for sure. I only have one that I have with me,
Yeah.
so I was mad impressed when I met you. The different things that you are responsible for with them and doing it alone.
All of
I know
them.
you have some help, but
Tony
yeah.
is a godsend. If it wasn't for Tony, dude, I give her more credit than anything. She chose us. You know what I mean? Like we were just out there and she was just like, no, come on, keep them coming. I had more kids. Give me those ones too. Oh, you're pregnant again? I can't wait. And it's just like, what? You want us?
She's been in our lives since
Violet was about 1. Yeah. And just chose to be their grandmother. So like anytime I talk about Tony, they're always like, well, who is Tony to you? And I'm like, well, I guess she's like a mom
like
to
a
me
godmom,
and a grandmom to them.
Yeah.
What do you call her, mom or grandma, Violet?
What's a grandmom?
Grandmom, okay.
Grandmom.
And Tony's husband or boyfriend?
Husband.
No, Tony's husband just recently died.
Oh my gosh. I'm so
in
sorry.
October. Kev. Yeah, he passed away.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
We're still crying about it, and yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
still
man.
That's okay. But
So Tony is not the one that I met, that I went to her house.
cheers.
That is. Oh, so he
That
passed
is
away?
Tony. Kev passed away.
Oh my gosh. He was young. He wasn't old.
Yeah, no, he wasn't old at all. I don't
Oh,
even think
man.
that he was, I want to say 60. But he had a heart condition.
Okay.
So one day, he ended up going through heart surgery and stuff. It was successful the first time around. Second time around wasn't all that successful. He had some complications. I don't think he was ever the same after that.
So when
I'm
he
sorry
was
to
going
hear
in
that.
the kitchen to get some iced tea, he came back and then he fell in the
Yeah.
middle of the living
He collapsed. He couldn't breathe. They did something. They put a trach or something, and but Tony, not a lot of people. I think everybody in this world needs a Tony in their life, but I mean, it takes a lot for somebody to not know you, not know your background, nothing, give you a chance and say, you don't have any family, I'll be your family, and then keep their word
Yeah.
for not just 1 year, not 2 years, not temporarily until you're back on your feet. Like Tony's been in our life for 7 years now.
And also, it's not just it's not like she's hoping to get something out of you.
No, never.
It's like real family.
Real family.
Yeah.
100% unconditional love.
She is a godsend.
Yeah.
And she has little ones around your age also, or no, or around your kids'
No.
age, or no?
She has a granddaughter that's 19, and she has
Mhm.
another granddaughter that's almost about to turn
High school and
15.
college.
Okay.
So my kids, I always tell her, we have this inside joke because I'm a single parent and I always have the kids, that we do custody arrangements among ourselves. So like she'll text my phone and say, hey, it's my weekend, so I expect the kids to be ready and waiting at the door. And I'm like, like she's, in a way, she's the baby daddy, she's the grandmom, she's the mom, she's the glue that holds everything together. For real.
Okay. And so, what would you say is been the single most difficult part about being a single parent?
Mom guilt.
Guilt
Guilt.
around what?
Decisions that I made that led me here. My kids comparing themselves to other kids. My kids going sometimes without, but in a way still learn to, I'm very fortunate. I have very grateful kids, like my kids value $1, like they know the value of $1. They don't take for granted anything that I'm able to give to them. They take care of it. You know what I mean? So in sense, it, some things are positive. Others, go right over there. Tell her it's right out front. Sorry, I have somebody picking up. Open the door. COVID, come here. I named my dog COVID. Don't tell anybody. COVID. Oh, okay. He's running out. Yep, it's right out front, hon. Yeah, I sent her to the door because I'm on a Zoom call. I'm so sorry.
You can take it. Go take it.
COVID.
Here.
Go take
No,
it.
I want my dog back. He's so excited that somebody is at the house. I never get any visitors, so
Okay.
he's a little wired up. But she came here to pick up. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff on Marketplace. Good boy. Okay, we're back in the game.
Did
so
you
no,
get?
going back-
Did you sell that item for what you wanted it for?
what I wanted it for? Yeah. Nobody haggles with me.
Okay.
Nobody haggles with me. I'm really lucky for that. But
No back and forth. No negotiations.
no, there's no negotiations. I think because I list things very fairly, and there doesn't need to be a negotiation because you're already a bargain. You're already getting a bargain. You know.
Yes.
So
Is that my phone?
no, but yeah, that is your phone. Yeah, going deeper than that, it's I have 3 kids out of the 4 who don't necessarily have the best system.
Oh, look.
Yeah, look what Spencer says. He's copying you. We don't need to show other people's kids on the internet.
Not right now.
But a lot of times, like for instance, the school district, they do something called Muffins with Men. Okay.
Okay.
And they title it Muffins with Men. It's not like Muffins with Dad, but it's Muffins with Men.
Okay.
My kids don't have a male figure in their life to bring to Muffins and Men. And then when I offer to go, my son looks at me like, no, you can't go. It's Muffins with Men. You're a girl. You know what I mean? So it kind of
I miss Charlie.
but take that over there.
I remember you bringing that up actually before. I remember you
Yeah.
saying that. And did you?
It's every year.
Did you try to go? Did you make an attempt to go?
Well, Kev went the year that he was still here, because he's still
Okay.
man. He was, in Axel's life. But then now I'm kind of like this year, I'm not looking forward to it. June's approaching quickly and I'm like, I let my kids lead. If they want me there, I'm there. If they don't want me there, if it's embarrassing, if it's too difficult for them, if their friends are asking questions, kids are very curious.
Mhm.
Kids aren't just mean these days. They're curious. They ask a lot of questions, and my kids aren't as curious. My kids don't need to know everything. I think they just trust that mom's got it. Mom's going to handle it. And whatever mom says, well, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very fortunate that I'm not put in a position all the time where my kids sit here and ask me really tough questions that I'm going to be faced with. Do I lie to them? Do I tell them the truth? Do I sugarcoat it? I don't want to be put in an uncomfortable situation because I never want to lie to my kids, but I also don't want them to take things differently. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's probably the hardest part for me, for my conscience, and just looking back and self-reflecting. What could I have done differently? I can't change it now. So there's no sense in getting upset about the things you can't change. But maybe just trying to make better decisions for the future.
Yeah. There's a lot I want to say there. There is a lot of guilt when it comes to being a single parent. I mean, and also I think kids they're so very adaptable.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like little sponges, but also they pick up on your energy.
100%.
And so if you're feeling guilty and you're feeling resentful of yourself or maybe their father, they pick up on that. They don't know any better.
No.
It's normal to them. Their childhood is their childhood. They, maybe looking back later on in life as they get older, they'll obviously see things from a different point of view, a different,
And that's the funny thing. That's the ages that they're at. They don't see a difference. Like right now, we're not at the age of like doing sleepovers. We're not at the age of really being around other people except in school, which is like a controlled environment. So they can't really compare their childhood to somebody else's right now. You know what I mean? For all they know, bigger families also can't get McDonald's every other day. They can't afford it. You know what I mean? Like they also know bigger families need a bigger car. You know, like they know the obvious. But yeah, I don't think we're at the comparison level. We're getting there.
Okay.
Violet's probably the one approaching that.
Okay. I do want to go ahead and just shout out Mr. Busta Black in the house, Miss Bree Rubino in the house. Also her mama Lily Rubino is in the house. Hello to the Rubino family. And then also Kylene Shoop. Hey Kylene, hope you're doing great. And then Gerard Black in the house as well. We're talking about being a single parent and some of the difficulties that Rachel has had to overcome, and just being a single parent in general, and then parenting, you know, the joys of children. So if you jump in, please, that's what I can see right now, but anybody else, please say what's up so we know you're here. And so what have you done to work on some of that guilt, Rachel? Because from my perspective right now, maybe it's just because we're live online, but in talking to you, it seems like you're doing very well mentally and emotionally at this current moment.
Probably because we're on live.
Okay.
It's probably because we're on live. So I'm in crisis therapy twice a week. So I deal with a lot of my therapist is really, really good. I waited a really long time to get her. But she deals with like trauma, PTSD, abandonment issues, parents of, you know, divorce, things of that nature. And I think it's helped me in multiple ways, not just with my parenting, but even with how I was parented, you know, and you don't really realize so much how much of your childhood really integrates into who you are. It molds who you are, as much as you can try your damnedest to not turn out a certain way or not to be like a certain person, or, you know, and ultimately some of those same things that you're trying to avoid, it's inevitable to happen. It's ingrained into what your future, what path you're on, you know, and there's not much sometimes that you can do to, you know, not have that happen. So I was really fearful that I was going to turn out like my mom. You know, my mom made a lot of the same mistakes. She also had children with multiple men. She got pregnant very young at 19, just like I did. She didn't graduate high school, just like I didn't. She entered into a very unfulfilling, unhealthy, and toxic marriage, just like I did.
Was that your stepdad growing up?
That was my stepdad, yeah.
And how long was she with him?
Technically she's still legally married to him. So it's been 29 years.
Okay. I cut you off. Keep going.
Yeah, 29 years. And but it didn't, when I say unhealthy and toxic and just unfulfilling is, you know, my parents never owned anything. They couldn't own anything because of constant drug abuse, parental issues, social services getting involved to some extent, job losses constantly, a lot of jail time.
On both parts?
On his part, later on her part as well. It took much later, like, you know, I don't think it hit her until she was going through almost like a midlife crisis, you know, and then she just spiraled a little bit when they separated. So it kind of just puts into perspective that some of the things that I struggle with currently isn't because I don't want to change, or isn't because I can't do something, or it's not in my ability to. It's just really hard to process certain things. Like, for instance, you know, Violet is very, very affectionate. My kids are very loving. They're very physically affectionate. They're very, really happy kids. And I try to give myself credit where it's due, but then there's also times where I've caught myself getting overstimulated, getting overwhelmed, not really knowing how to accept what they're giving me. I'm appreciative of what they're giving me. I'm grateful for what they're giving me. sometimes the guilt weighs where maybe I should have given them more hugs. Maybe I should have given them more kisses. Maybe I should have, like, these are things that, you know, I'll stay up late at night and go, geez, I shouldn't have been that strict today. I shouldn't have done this because I'm so afraid of turning into my parents. And my parents didn't show me any affection. I didn't know what that physical affection was. You know what I mean? I'm not a huggy, lovey-dovey, give me kisses on the cheeks. I can't wait to see it. Like, I'll see you when I see you. You know what I mean? Like, I mean well, but it's just when I receive it, it's just different. So in therapy, I'm trying to just work on that side of parenting, especially with what we're going through right now. Just like you said, people, they go through things differently, and kids are very aware of what's happening around them. You can only shelter them or protect them from so much. In a way, I try not to shelter my kids as much. You know, I'm very raw with them. If they ask me a question, I'm direct with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to prepare them for life by sugarcoating and saying mom is okay. It's okay that mom's not okay right now. You know what I mean? I'm going through something that you're not really meant to be okay. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that you do have a lot of feeling about. This is emotional. There's just a lot. There's just a lot to it. This is brother and sister fights.
Okay.
Okay. We're almost ready for bed, but I try to let them handle it until I have to, you know? She wouldn't be the big sister if she didn't sit on them in the hallway and not let them get up, you know? You have to be patient with yourself as well. None of your fault. You made it this far. You're going to make it because you've already accomplished what your parents haven't. That's kind of cool that I can see like what they're writing.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I try to give myself grace with that, because like my parents didn't go to therapy. You know, my parents, anytime I would come home with schoolwork, honor roll, mom, look at this, look at this. It was, you know, get away from me. You know, I'm busy right now. Don't you see I'm doing this? And you kind of just, you know, shut it out. I try to be excited for my kids. I try to celebrate the small things, you know. I don't know why people don't feel like enough, man. Like, what?
Yeah. I think it's because we're constantly told that we need to like do more, get more, become more, earn more, have more. You know?
Yeah, I feel like I'm behind. Like, for people my age, like it was so weird because when I was 19, I was pregnant with my oldest. I was engaged already to somebody 11 years older than me. We had a house in Delaware County, a farmhouse, beautiful. Everything I wanted and that I chased was because I was getting away from everything from my childhood. I wanted everything different. I wanted stability. I wanted to be a mother. I wanted to be a wife. I wanted these things that would give me a sense of security. And back then, you know, I was really good at my job. I got promotions. I was so proud of myself, and I was chasing something that was like, I was ahead of everybody. I had this, like, not necessarily like an ego, but I just felt for my age at only 19, I already had a house. I already had a car. I already was engaged. Like, I was so beyond my classmates, my peers, people around me. And I was proud of myself for it. And then at some point at the weird age of like 26 to 27, I started seeing all of my classmates that I was ahead of graduate college and get degrees and get really, really high paying professions and, you know, be homeowners and post that, you know, and they were already getting married. They didn't have children yet. They got married first, the way that society tells you should. And at that point, I was already a single mother of 3.
So I want to stop you right there. I want to say that's like the double-edged sword of social media. Is that it's supposed to be social, and I think it's like if used in the way of like I use social media as a tool for me to have relationships and for me to develop relationships with people, and for me to connect, and I guess like kind of in a way keep up to date, even though I really I don't like creep on people, but if I see it in my feed, it's cool. Oh, this person got married. Oh, good for them. But like the second I see someone that like achieved something great, and like in my head, I'm like, oh, motherfucker, like I wish that was me. Like, oh man, then it's no, man, because that's the enemy comparing their life
Yeah.
and their journey and their path to where I should be or I wish I could be. And that's no good. That's where feelings of resentment and jealousy and envy and greed are coming in. They're all low level energies that are not for us. They're not good.
Yeah.
And so comparison is a surefire way to resent. And if you have resentment anywhere, it's gonna suck all the oxygen out of anything good.
It does.
I didn't mean to just pause you on that, but I just wanted to say like
no, it does. And then you also feel like you're being like not as good of a friend, because you should be celebrating their successes. You should be, genuinely happy. And it's just such a strong, like almost in the way. It's in the way. And it just gets to a point where, you decide, I was always taught if you have nothing nice to say, you don't say anything at all.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you move along it, but then you kind of dwell on it. Like, now I'm not even showing up for my friends the way that I should because of this big, feeling. And then it ties into like your relationships, your friendships, your parenting, everything. It starts consuming you. And then now, at almost 29, I'm sitting here like, I would like to say I achieved something, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I let everything.
And so.
Say goodnight to mommy.
Do you want to say goodnight?
There it is. You got boo-boo?
He has a boo-boo. He wants me to kiss it. Can I kiss it? Mwah. Mwah. Okay, you can show that baby. He can't really see the. Hold on. There's my baby.
Hi, baby. Hi, buddy.
That's probably the only one that looks like me. But okay, go over there. I don't think you realize like you're on live video and you're. So yeah, it's just hard. And then so again, you get back into the pattern of.
Real quick, I want to stop you again, dear. A while ago, you and I were on a level where we talked quite often, and you shared some things that you had been through in your life that was extremely traumatic and very heavy things that you were participating in, that you were doing, that you were around. And a lot of people that are involved in those kind of things, they don't come out of that. They don't ever come out of that. And so regardless of where you think you need to be, okay, you're exactly where you are right now. And I just want to acknowledge you for like right now, even coming on live and talking about this and being vulnerable and being willing to get deep and cry and like not care who jumps on here.
That comment got me like.
You're amazing, Rachel. You're wonderful, and you're a great mother, and you're raising beautiful, great, awesome kids.
Yeah, I try to tell myself that. I do. I've been trying more lately than anything, trying to pour into myself. It's just when you've poured from an empty cup for so long, it's so unfamiliar.
Yeah.
And like uncomfortable.
So
and that's happened a lot lately. Like even posting on Facebook, like just dealing. I'm okay, Violet. I'm totally okay. I am okay. I was
That's
just hearing
nice
from
out
like
there.
strangers. Like lately it took everything in me, but I leaned into my community, like just my local Facebook page. I've been just looking for a car, and I just wanted to share some background just so that I'm not taken advantage of, because people see a woman looking for a car, she's a single parent, whatever, and they would just sell her something that she can't, like, it'll break down in a week. She's not
Yeah.
going to make a car,
Lemon.
and so I just shared that, I'm pregnant, I'm going through a divorce. I have 4 kids in tow. I need a car. I'm not looking for anything for free, but I need this within my budget, and I need my community to come through for me. If you know somebody reliable to buy a car from, if you know somebody who's willing to haggle on price a little bit, this is what I need, and this is what I'm asking for. And it's amazing because, like, you don't ever want to do it. You don't ever want to admit, like, you don't want anybody knowing what you're going through. Because so many times there's this, like, some people have ulterior motive. Some people will use something against you later in life. Some people will say, well, I did this for you. Now this is what you need to do in return. Like, it'll just constantly hover over. And that's another weight. And I already have so much weight on my shoulders. I don't need any more of it. So I'm always no, I'll do it. I'll figure it out. I'll get it done. Like, I don't need help. And then when you find yourself like, oh crap, I do need help. I need help.
Yeah.
And I'm going to admit that I need help, and I'm just going to hope for the best. And within 3 hours, I have an appointment tomorrow to see a 2011 Chrysler Town & Country minivan that fits all my kids, that the guy was selling for way more than he's willing to let it go for. But he felt really bad for my situation, and he understands. He went through divorce himself for similar reasons. And, it's just like, geez, like, I expected to come out of this with like a 2004 older car, and then here's someone who's like, no, I just want you in a reliable car. I don't need this car anymore. My kids are already older. I would much rather know that this car went to somebody who really needs it. So now that gives me a little glimpse of hope, because in a matter of 1 month, I lost my car. I lost the job that I had because I needed my car to work that job. I was doing laundry and stuff for Poplin. And then what happened to my car in the first place broke down. I reached 360,000 miles. That was all reliable right there. That Pathfinder Spence, that was all reliable.
Okay.
And when I lost it, I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? I'm down here. I'm in Pocomoke. We have no transportation. There's no buses. There's no trains. I spent $56 on a Lyft just to get to the grocery store the other day one way. This is not attainable. I don't have a job right now. You know what I mean? So I really held on, and obviously for not like great reasons, but I was really trying to hold on to my marriage as long as I could. Because I knew that the second I closed this door, like, the door's closed, and it's closed for good. So if you need anything right now, get it while you can, because you're about to be in for a really rough ride, And I said, to hell with staying around and just working it out, let's go for the rough ride. Which everybody in my life told me I should have stayed put and not cut my own nose off.
So your words are powerful, right? And your internal talk is powerful. Your thoughts, actually, they have power, like, before you even speak them. I know I brought up affirmations with you before. Do you remember them? Do you remember that? Us talking about that?
They were pretty long. I remember it.
They were long. When was the last time you messed around with that? Did you try them at all?
I'd be lying if I said yes.
Okay.
I don't speak much into myself.
Okay. Would you like to right now?
I'll probably cry.
Okay. I might cry with you. Or we also don't have to.
No, I mean affirmations as far as like yesterday I told myself, you know, I'm a good person. I'm a good woman. I don't deserve what's happened to me. I do deserve better. I will get through this. I have gotten through much worse. And that's most of that's is what matters, you know? Like I try to tell myself this and remind myself.
Can you do it right now in present tense? Like
right now? You
Yeah,
do it like right now?
Yeah. I am a powerful being.
I am a powerful being.
All right. Put your hands down at your side.
Oh God.
Put your hand on your heart.
Stearns, what
Put
the
your hand on your heart. Put your hand on your heart.
Okay.
Dear God, thank you so much for waking us up today. God, I ask that you just bless my friend Rachel right now in this moment. God, let her know that you have always been with her, Lord. God, I ask that you just fill her with all of your love and your light. Everything right now, from the hairs on her head to the toes on her feet, God, you are with her always, and you are working for her all the time. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Yeah. I want you to say this and speak it with everything that you have in your heart. Like you mean it, okay?
Okay.
I am a beautiful child of God.
I'm a beautiful child of God.
I am part of the Creator.
I'm part of the Creator.
I am an artist.
I am an artist.
I'm a great mom.
I am a great mom.
I am a great woman.
I'm a great woman.
I'm a wonderful friend.
I am a wonderful friend.
I am hilarious.
I am hilarious.
I figure things out.
I figure things out.
I'm allowed to make mistakes.
I'm allowed to make mistakes.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I'm a great mom.
I'm a great mom.
I have great kids.
I have amazing kids.
I'm gonna figure it out.
They know I'm going to figure it out.
I let go of all that doesn't serve me.
Oh, God. I can let go of all that doesn't serve me.
I speak my mind.
I speak my mind.
Regardless of who's around me.
Regardless of who's around me.
I am attracting the life that I want.
I'm attracting the life that I want.
I am magnificent.
I am magnificent.
I am worthy of forgiveness.
I am worthy of forgiveness.
I forgive others that hurt me.
I do forgive others that have hurt me.
I am worthy of love.
I'm worthy of love.
I remove the idea that I am somehow broken.
I need to remove the idea that I'm somehow broken.
I do remove the idea that I am somehow broken.
I do remove the idea that I'm somehow broken.
I am loved.
I am loved.
I have wonderful friends.
I do have really wonderful friends.
I speak truth, love, and light.
I speak truth, love, and light.
I bless others with my presence.
I do bless others with my presence.
I am a magnificent mother.
I'm a magnificent mother.
I'm a great partner.
I'm a really great partner.
I'm a beautiful child of God.
I am a beautiful child of God.
I am beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
I'm strong.
I am really strong.
How do you feel?
Just a wave of emotions. It all just hits you at once. It's like you're okay until somebody mentions like one thing that just really gets you right at your heart. You know? And like being a mother and being a partner. And I think I'm like going through mourning right now, like multiple things, like so many different things. Acceptance. I'm mourning the loss of the future I thought I was going to have and what I pictured for myself, what I pictured for my children. I know I'm not letting anybody down. I'm protecting my children. I'm protecting myself from continuously being hurt. Because the version of me that we all deserve hasn't been around in a long time.
Yesterday's gone, darling. It's all gone. And the only thing that you can control about it is how you look at it, okay? And what you learned from it. You're right here. You're where you're at. I know what you're going through right now currently is not easy, but also it doesn't have to be as hard as you're making it or we make it. And I say that because what I see right now in you is a reflection of myself, okay? And I have been in super crappy situations and am still in a situation that's not very great. But like the voice in my head telling me that I'm no good and I suck and this sucks and this is shitty and this is awful and oh my god and blaming other people and blaming past me for not doing this and I shoulda coulda woulda, man, forget all of that. It's a waste of your precious time and your precious energy.
Yeah, it has been. I mean, it took me, I think you've been trying to get me to participate to some extent for a couple months. And I wasn't in the right mindset. I wasn't ready to. I was closed off to a lot. And I mean, today I made the decision, that these are the things that I'm going to do. This is the outcome that I am looking for. And I need to get out of my comfort zone.
Okay. Rich, let me ask you something. It's you're 29. You're about to be 29. Mm-hmm. Okay. You're about to have your 5th child, correct?
5th.
Yeah.
5. That's 5. He didn't say 4 or anything. 5.
I know quite a few people I can name right now that have tried very hard to have children and they cannot. And it's funny, the things that we think we don't have and like we wish we had, other people are walking around wishing and hoping and praying they had. Okay? Your situation is your situation and you're here for a purpose. And I love you so very much. I care about you. I'm glad that I met you over your roof. I'm sorry I couldn't help you with that.
That's okay. They never got help for it.
Yeah, no, I didn't think they did. But there's no other you. Like nobody else can do what you do, how you do it, in the way in which you can do it, and only you can do it. You were made perfectly unique.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that you said that, because part of my therapy session on Tuesday was believing that, that there is only one me. And somebody who, whether a friend, family, who doesn't appreciate you, they can try to find you in other people, and they're not going to, because there is only one of you.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 20 years from now? I want you to not answer quickly. I want you to think. I want you to actually think on that. And then I think we're going to close out on that, because we both need to put our kids to bed and do bedtime routine.
Yeah, mine took themselves to bed. Don't you like that?
Oh, okay.
That's why it's quiet. Have you? No interruption.
Air 5. I see you. Okay.
They got them trained.
I don't have mine trained like that, but I do actually have some help here. So thank God for that.
20 years. Wow.
20 years from now, about to be 49 years old. Your kids
100%. I'd be a grandma by then. Okay, 100%.
Okay.
Grandma. I don't think it's going to be Violet first. I think it's going to be Axel. I think it's going to be Axel. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So think about Rachel. I know you got your kids. Very important. Where they're going to be.
I think I had as many kids as I wanted to, because I can't wait to be a grandmother. I can't wait to sit at my table and have my kids and their partners and my whole table be full.
Okay.
I hope that I am spending time with them.
Okay. So imagine it is 20 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
You are about to be 49.
Yep.
You do have grandchildren. What does your dream day look like 20 years from now? From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, your typical dream life, an average day in your life 20 years from now. Tell me what you see, what you're doing, what you're feeling.
I'm seeing my home.
What's it look like?
Almost like an old style farmhouse.
Okay.
Old style farmhouse, the kind that have maid steps behind the situations there. You always got two different sets of steps.
Okay.
At least an acre or two of land.
Okay.
Things that my grandchildren would play with in my yard, whether that be a trampoline, a four-wheeler, a golf cart to ride to my mailbox with the youngest one on my lap. I'm happy. My life is fulfilled.
What does that mean?
If my grandchildren are there, then that means my relationship with my children turned out, and I'd be blessed with the fact that I'm able to be in my grandchildren's lives, because I must have, in that 20 years, I did good.
Okay. So you wake up at the farmhouse. What are you doing in the morning time? What's your routine in the morning?
We're always cooking.
Cooking? Okay.
Maybe not cooking for my kids, cooking for my grandkids, cooking for the neighbors' kids, cooking. I'm always cooking.
Okay.
I sat here at 8. We have late dinners. We do early breakfast. Late dinners,
Okay.
early breakfast. I hope I have somebody in my life for me.
Okay.
Even
So
if-
is your husband there?
No, my current husband.
No. 20 years from now, in your dream life,
20
is your
years from
husband there?
now, do I have a husband? No,
Okay.
I don't have a husband. I have a partner.
Okay.
I have a partner. I have somebody who has also been divorced, and is also in his adult children's lives. I have somebody helping me with the things that I need, you know, sitting on my porch, talking to me, checking on me, bringing the mail from the mailbox in. You know, I have a friend, a really good friend.
Okay.
I mean, currently right now, I don't want to dwell on that, but I still see myself unmarried. You know, I always told myself if my marriage didn't work out, I wouldn't get married again.
Yeah. So I want to take this time and I want to say thank you for your time, Rach.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. God,
Sorry, I cried on live and in
no,
front of people.
don't be
Like, I
sorry
don't
at
even
all.
know these people, and I'm
You
like,
don't owe me an apology or any of them an apology at all. Thank you for showing up as you. That's what makes you so great, you know? Your greatest pain can turn into your greatest testimony, which can be used to serve and help others, my friend.
I know I'm not alone. The
Not
amount
at
of
all.
people that have reached out to me through this.
I see you, Violet. I see you, girl.
Are you sure you're
Good
all right?
night. I am so sure that I am okay. I am always okay.
We're saying goodnight to each other right now, so Mom can go in there and do bedtime with y'all. Have you brushed your teeth yet?
Did you brush your hair at all?
Yeah.
It
You
doesn't
did?
look like it. It doesn't look like
I
it.
think it looks great,
just
Mom.
brushed it like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, like 5 minutes ago.
Violet, tomorrow's Friday, yeah?
TGIF, baby.
Can you tell me three awesome things you're gonna do tomorrow at school?
I'm gonna listen.
Okay. That's good.
I'm gonna respect
Okay.
and be kind and hang out with my boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend?
Maybe it will be Violet first.
His name is Trevor.
Trevor, and is Trevor, I imagine he's a really nice kid, yeah?
His name is Trevor John McConnell.
It's a long
Trevor
name.
John McConnell. What a name.
His whole government name out there, right?
And so what does that mean? What does that
I miss John or Miss McConnell.
Okay, so tell me what having a boyfriend means. What does that mean?
It means that they take care of you. You love on that. They love on you. Like on every single holiday, they give you something.
Okay. Do you and your boyfriend write notes to each other?
No, we just hold hands at lunch, sit together at lunch, play recess together. We hide our hands under my jacket and hold hands so that no one knows.
Okay.
Well,
we might have to work on that.
Just remember, you're a very young lady, and you've got lots of time ahead of you for boyfriends. My son, you know, Landon.
Yeah.
You two are around the same age, and he's got so much time ahead of him to be thinking about girlfriends. You know, if I could go back and be your age, I would not be worried about having a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Just saying. Go ahead. He's 10.
I'm 8.
Yeah. So you have lots of time.
Girls mature faster.
Princess. They do. All right.
Oh man.
All right, Rachel, I'm gonna pray with you.
Okay. No,
Dear
don't.
Lord, dear Father God, thank you so much for waking us up today. Thank you for my friend and my sister, Rachel. God, thank you for roofing, for using that as a
Wait.
conduit so that I could meet her so long ago. Thank you for little Violet and her awesome, wonderful spirit. God, thank you for her brothers. And I ask that you just watch over this family and help them and bless them in every way. God, I ask that you protect their home. I ask that you protect Rachel's mental and emotional health. I ask that you bless her finances. I ask that you watch over this baby that she is carrying right now and making and creating and growing. And God, I ask that if it is your will that you bring the two of us together again so that we may have some fellowship, talk about you, and also learn and grow and love together and possibly serve somebody else. And thank you for what was revealed in this call. And just thank you for my children. Thank you for my son, Landon. And I ask that you protect us from all evil in the name of your son, the one true King, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen, amen, amen.
Amen. What's your favorite word? Amen. Look at her. She does that.
No, my favorite word is bro.
Oh,
Bro.
oh, bro.
It's nice to see you, Miss Violet. You be good tomorrow and have a great day at school, okay?
Whew. Okay. When's the next thingy on Tuesday? Tuesday or Thursday?
Come on, Violet.
Yeah, so this was a little different. Generally, this call is private and is on Zoom. But the other women that were on here were gonna be on here with us, and so that conversation would have been a little bit different. But also, it happened exactly how it was supposed to happen. I'm not sure what happened to them, but I do see. I want to say hi to Miss Colleen in the house, Aunt Marlene. Hey, girl, hope you're doing great tonight. Miss Amber Yuri, hope you're doing wonderful. Greetings to you and your family. Got Big Dom in the house. What's up, bro? Love you, man. Also want to say hi to Cheryl. Cheryl Christine was on the call, and she was on this, and then she dropped out, and I didn't hear anything from her. So I hope I hope she's okay. I'm sure she is. And yeah, maybe we can do something like this next Thursday night as well. But either way, I'm proud of you, Rachel, and I hope you and the kids have a great night tonight, and I look forward to talking to you soon. And do you have one thing that you want to say to anybody out there going through something awful?
Going through something awful?
Yeah. One piece of advice.
I want to go next after.
You go first then, Violet. You go first.
If you're going through something awful, what would you tell someone?
So who's someone's struggling, they know that they're a better person. If you go through the same thing like us, you're a great man, a great woman, whoever you are, you're a great mother and father.
I mean, that was really nice. No,
that was really
good.
nice, Violet. You're a natural.
Love y'all.
I think what I would tell them is you get to choose, and whether you feel like it or not, the ball is always in your court. The ball is always in your court, and you're in control. And if you want your day to go differently, make your day go differently. You know, if you are struggling with something, if you're struggling with your ambition, your motivation, your thought process, and you're tired of living in that space, change it, because you can change it. Nobody's coming to save you.
He already came.
I know God did for me what I couldn't do for myself right this second, and I'm appreciative of that. And I'm starting to see the silver lining. You know, when you feel like people are like taken away from you, and you look at it as, why is this happening to me? Give it a couple days, and it's going to sink in that it's not about why is this happening to you. It's what is this doing for you?
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I don't think I was strong enough to do that for myself. So he did it for me. And now we're here. I made it to a Zoom call.
Your heart loves you.
I will have a
God
car
loves you.
tomorrow. I will have a job next week. I will take care of this baby. Feels everything that I feel.
What is it going to be?
She's going to be emotional.
What is your job?
Yeah.
You know, but all that matters is that I'm still trying. I'm still going. Just
Don't ever
breathe.
stop.
This
Don't ever stop.
is
Just
your-
breathe. Yes.
Maybe one
It's just
day,
a moment.
Maybe one day
It is.
you'll be
It's
better.
a chapter
and
in
stuff.
my life, and you know, if I don't see all the reason to it now and I don't understand why everything had to happen the way that it did, I'll understand soon enough. The dots, they'll connect. They'll connect for me.
I love that. I love you. We love
Okay.
you, universe. God bless you. Bye,
Good
Violet.
night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Everyone loves you.
Oh, everyone loves you.